Welcome to my YouTube channel, Discuss the Stoicism. In today's lecture, we'll dive into one of the most powerful lessons Stoicism can teach us: why you should stop caring about what others think. It's a lesson that can free you from stress and empower you to live a more authentic life. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new Stoic lesson. Now, let's get started. Have you ever found yourself stressing over what others think of you, wondering if they're judging you, comparing you, or maybe even criticizing you behind your back? It's exhausting, right? In today's world, it feels like we're constantly seeking approval from social media, likes to comments, to worrying about how we're perceived at work or in our personal lives. But here's the catch: no matter how hard we try, we can never truly control what other people think of us. Their opinions are shaped by their own biases, experiences, and perceptions, and we don't have control over any of that. So, what happens? We end up giving away our personal power to other people's judgments, leading to stress, insecurity, and the feeling that we're never enough. But this is where Stoicism comes in. The Stoics taught us a powerful principle: distinguish between what you can control and what you can't. We can't control what others think, but we can control how we react to it. Epictetus, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, put it this way: it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Instead of obsessing over others' judgments, Stoicism teaches us to focus on our own responses, our own character, and the choices we make. We have the power to decide how we feel and how we respond to others without letting their opinions dictate our peace of mind. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, reminds us in his Meditations, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. What does that mean for us? It means that our value doesn't come from what others think about us. It comes from how we live according to our own principles. And for Stoics, the only thing that truly matters is living virtuously. When we focus on being the best version of ourselves, living with wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation, and the opinions of others become secondary. We no longer need their approval to feel worthy. Our worth is internal, rooted in who we are, not who they think we are. So what happens when people criticize us? How do we handle judgment or negative feedback? The Stoic response is to reframe criticism. Instead of taking it personally, we ask ourselves, is this judgment about me, or is it really about the person giving it? Every judgment someone has of you says more about them than it does about you. Their opinions are shaped by their own experiences, insecurities, and biases. When we realize this, we can let go of the need to defend ourselves or seek their approval. We don't need to change who we are to fit our expectations. Now that we understand the Stoic approach, how can we apply it to our daily lives? Start with self-reflection. Each morning, take a moment to remind yourself that you will encounter judgment today, whether from strangers, friends, or family, and that's okay. The important thing is that you remain true to yourself. Use the view from above technique. Imagine looking at your life from a bird's eye view, like you're floating above it all. In this perspective, the small judgments and opinions of others become insignificant. In the grand scheme of things, their opinions won't matter in a year, or 5 years, or 10. What truly matters is how you live your life with integrity. Practice memento mori. Remember, life is short. The Stoics will remind themselves daily that death is inevitable. Memento mori. By keeping this in mind, we realize that we don't have time to worry about things that don't matter. Instead of being concerned with others' opinions, we focus on making each day count. Think about someone like Elon Musk. He's often criticized for his bold ideas and unconventional approach, but he's never let the opinions of others stop him. Instead, He focuses on his mission and his vision for the future. He doesn't need external validation to keep going and look at the incredible things he's achieved because of it. If Musk had worried about what everyone thought of him, we wouldn't have Tesla, SpaceX, or Neuralink. He chose to live by his own principles, regardless of how others judge him. So, what can you take away from this? Stop living for other people's opinions. Remember, your worth doesn't come from external validation. It comes from living according to your own virtues and responding to life with wisdom and resilience. Next time you feel worried about what others think, remind yourself, their opinion is not my responsibility. I control how I react. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And if you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more Stoic lessons to help you live a more intentional life. Thanks for watching, and remember, live for your own approval, not anyone else's. Stay stoic, and I'll see you in the next video.